everyone! Welcome to Saber and Raibix read crappy pastas.
The best of all pastas.
Today, we're reading The Supermarket Monster. Sounds lovely.
It's gonna be so good. So classic.
A very long time ago, there was a boy named Roger. He was tall, but a bit round. He lived in a big city where unusual things seemed to happen every day. For example, his uncle died.
Oh,
Very strange.
That is out of the realm of normal.
Roger had lots of enemies in the city. All the people he used to like were now his enemies because he changed. He used to be a really successful baker named Ron, but he decided to go another way, and now he's a hobo named Roger.
Alright, we're doing good so far.
Because of this, his friends thought they didn't like him anymore, so they said, "You're our enemy now." And Roger was like, "Oh no, I have no friends, but loads of enemies." Roger lives day to tomorrow by the change he gets off strangers outside McDonald's, but sometimes he. When he gets enough money, he goes to the local shopping center called Teco. Beautiful. Good. I like this place.
It's a good
Teco?
place.
Yeah. He can only buy things when they are on sale, so he only buys things when they were on sale, because he doesn't have any much money. Sometimes he even gets enough change to buy chicken when it's on sale, and he goes into KFC and says, "Can you cook this for me?" And they do, because they are his enemies and spit in the food. Yuck.
Today, on the most windy and stormy and rainy and cloudy and sad of days, he decided he needed to eat and went to Teco. When he went inside, there was no baskets. This was weird. He saw that their bread was on sale, so he was going to buy it, and then a big, fat, hairy man ran up to him and said, "No! That not for you!" And he took the sale sign away, which made the bread go back up to $100,000.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. This is all in the future, so that's normal for the future. Roger made a face similar to, it was a D and a colon. And the fat man laughed, and his fat went bouncy from laughing. Laugh young. Then one of Ron's enemies died, so Ron felt his anger rising. That happens when his enemies die. And he punched the man so hard that his fat fell off, and the man was so angry that he cried blood. Then the lights went out so fast, and the bacon was flying everywhere.
Not the bacon.
Pancake mix splashing over the counter. Ron ran away, far away to that aisle that made full of people. It has like loads of sweets and crisps, yummy. There was like 15 monsters there. All black, with eyes oogling with blood and tears that looked like bacon but were actually dead people's skin. He screamed, "Fat man, help!" But when the fat man came he said, "You punched my fat and now you will pay. I am your enemy." It's supposed to be enemy, but it is an I'm. He ran and went inside a freezer, but forgot that the freezer's froze too hard now, and he died from freeze. But the story's not over, friends. Oh no.
Boy.
It continues.
Roger ran to an exit and was almost out when he tripped on something.
Oh, man.
He looked down and he saw his enemy saying, "Help me, the pancakes were too string." And then he said, "I am no Roger. You are Ron's friend, not mine, smelly." And he ran out the door. He was safe. He got out. He escaped. He avoided death. He was alive. He was tall. He was safe. He was Roger. Then he went back in for the bread, but forgot about the monsters. So when he got the bread, the monsters came out between the slices and cried blood from their mouths, saying, "We are your enemies, Ron." He said, "How do you know my old name?" And then they ate him, and he just fell down on the floor, crying from death. His last words were, "I am all your enemies." Then he fell down and died. Fell down twice.
Double fall.
Through the floor.
Yes, he fell all the way to hell.
Just before he died, he said, "I will now be a supermarket monster." So when you are in a supermarket, remember that Ron is waiting. In the future, though, because this is the future, remember?
Oh, right. Forgot about that one last piece.
I always forget.
This is the future. So 20 years from now, guys, we all gotta be aware that Ron will be there. There's enemy, and there's an enemy, and then there's an anime. That is like 3 whole levels.
That is top tier enemy.
Holy shit. The supermarket monster. Ooh. We hope you enjoyed this super spooky tale.